This is the A3, and it's the entry-level vehicle into Volkswagen's luxury brand Audi. And that relationship is very apparent when you step inside this car. It's a subcompact sedan that shares many parts and a powertrain with the Volkswagen Golf GTI, with the addition of Audi's Quattro all-wheel drive system. The same engine is found in various other Audi models and even the Porsche Macan. But is the Audi A3 a worthy competitor of the Mercedes-Benz A Class and BMW 2 Series? That's what we're going to find out today. Let's get into the design. Starting with the grille, this is the last iteration of Audi's subtle, understated grilles. Its dimensions are more vertical, where Audi's new grilles are made to emphasize the car's width. You get that Quattro badge off to the left so everyone knows you have the all-wheel drive model. The bumper has a clean design with these flat black slats at the bottom. There's a few parking sensors on the paintwork, and there's an interesting little lip at the bottom. This A3 has some nice bright HID headlights to make sure your visibility at night is safe. The hood has two very small creases, nothing crazy. My favorite thing about European cars is that they all have a very clean design. Looking at the side profile, there's nothing crazy going on. No crazy angular creases or exaggerated proportions. Just a nice clean design. The belt line running between the headlights and taillights adds some nice depth to the side of the car. The window trim is completely blacked out, no chrome here. The B-pillar would look better if it was painted black, that way it would blend better with the windows. You also get turn signal indicators on the mirrors. The wheels are 17-inch 5-spoke machine-finished alloys, and they're clean and they match the rest of the car. This is riding on 225/45/17 Pirelli Cinturato P7 tires. Damn, that was a mouthful. Turning to the rear, again, the clean design is just very simple and elegant. These LED taillights look sharp, clean bumper design, you get that 2-liter turbo and Quattro badging, and nice dual chrome exhaust. The trunk in this car is very small with only 9.9 cubic feet of space. Taking a look under the hood here is a 2-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder engine putting out 220 horsepower and 258 pound-feet of torque. 0 to 60 takes roughly 6.8 seconds, and that's delivered by a dual-clutch 6-speed automatic transmission. Fuel economy ratings are combined 27 miles per gallon, that's 24 city and 33 highway, and the capacity of the fuel tank is 13.2 gallons. Now going inside the car, it becomes very clear that this car is entry-level and that it's a Volkswagen. I'm going to go ahead and get the things I don't like out of the way. Let's start with the materials. This dashboard and upper door panels are technically soft touch material, but it has to be the hardest I've ever felt. It feels like hard plastic with just a slight bit of give to it. This is a higher trim level luxury car, and it does not come with memory seats or navigation, even though there is a navigation button. And speaking of buttons, there's a ton of blank buttons on the center stack. It's hard to fathom what all these buttons can be if we're already in an upper trim. And also, no push button start. Now let's talk about what I do like. I love the way the screen pops out of the dash. This is a very cool shift lever, and I love this big moon roof, and these circular air vents are cool too. The glove box is nicely lined with felt. So now I'm sitting in the back and I'm 6 feet tall. There's 35.1 inches of legroom according to Audi, and it's tight because this is a tiny car. You get a soft center armrest, 2 fishnet seat pockets that I'm not really a huge fan of, and air vents. Now let's take this for a quick spin. So behind the wheel of the 2016 Audi A3. I don't have a lot of time to work with for this review, so I'm just going to get in a few short, quick little driving clips. 2-liter turbo, 220 horsepower engine. This car is very reminiscent of all the Volkswagens I've driven before. Nice smooth power delivery on acceleration. It's a nice quiet ride. Nice suspension, handling the speed bumps well. Steering is good weight, but it's a little bit on the light side. Nice tight turning radius. Very well insulated, nice and quiet. Driving dynamics are very nice. this audio is playing through the standard 10 speaker system that's on the premium trim. It sounds pretty good. The mid-range has a little bit of hollowness to it, but aside from that, handles high volumes really well without compression or distortion. So overall, definitely a fan of the audio system. So that's gonna wrap up this very quick test drive of the 2016 Audi A3. Didn't have a whole lot of time to work with in this video, but I wanted to at least just show something. This is really more of a review than a test drive. When it comes down to this car up against the A Class and the 2 Series, I think those cars take the crown for interior quality. Now, despite this car is a pleasure to drive with its quick acceleration, smooth ride and power delivery, and overall sporty driving dynamics. This car is very engaging and confident, but it's also a Volkswagen, and I think Audi could have done a better job making more of a distinction between the two. You can get a 2016 A3 2-liter turbo Quattro with 36,000 miles for around $19,000, which I think is a good deal in today's market. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit that like button and tell me your thoughts on the A3 down in the comments, and subscribe and hit that notification bell if you want to see more reviews like this. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys later.